too long, I was searching in the wrong place for happiness. I watched other creators creating content that I dreamt of, travel videos and idyllic beaches, when in reality, what I fell in love with was the story and the connection. So much of our journey for happiness is spent looking elsewhere, when in reality it's about the process of becoming who we are. So I guess this is episode 3 of a 20-something-year-old figuring out his life. Okay, good morning. It is Saturday, 6:30 I think, and welcome to a day in the life of me growing my personal brand. I have rosacea, and you'll notice throughout these vlogs that my skin will change, and I've not been sleeping well lately, or much to be honest, and so I think this might be stress related. That would be because for the past sort of 4 months I've been researching, planning, developing and creating a product that I want to bring out next year, and I want to really push my personal brand next year from Words with Russ, what it is, into a real business and a real brand. So balancing that with creating content for you guys on here, personal content on Words with Russ, packing and organising for travelling, and I've also got a client shoot today, means that I don't have much time. I booked a studio for today from 10 till 2 to sort of get some personal content and also to work on the brand that I am going to be creating and launching next year. Before I head off to the studio, I just need to check over my scripts for the video, as it is hugely important, I think, to be on top of content creation and to be organised with a posting schedule, that you have your scripts mapped out and organised before you shoot. I don't know, maybe you've realised, maybe you haven't, but I never talk about my age. I never actually say how old I am. I just say I'm 20-something. And that's largely because when I was younger, I used to put a lot of pressure on myself, sort of saying, I'll be happy when I achieve this, I'll be happy when I do that, I'll be happy when I hit this milestone, or when I turn this age, or when I can do that. And ultimately, if your happiness becomes a goal, then once you achieve that goal, you're always searching for it again. And so you have to be comfortable with everything that is going within. Right, so I've rented this for 4 hours, and the plan is to get as many videos done for my product that I'm launching soon. I reckon I need to set up. So the reason why I do Words with Russ is because I've always loved telling stories, I've always loved being creative, and I've always loved the idea that I could have my own audience. When I sort of slowed down on my personal goals, which was to build this sort of audience, I went into the production company sort of route, and I started working for other brands. And last year I shot 250 videos, and the year before 150, and I've managed to scale it to shoot all across the world. And I realized in order to get that, I had to chase and deal with unrealistic expectations, client communication, and I had to constantly be working towards other people's demands, which ultimately run me down. And then I went to Bali, and in that moment there, everything came back to me. The reason why I started making videos, the reason why I fell in love with storytelling was because of traveling, was because of that freedom that I got. And so last year I decided that on the 1st of Jan 2024, I was going to start a new page, and I was going to post every single day and tell my story. A lot of people ask me, how do I know what to write and how do I stay so consistent with it? And the truth is, in today's society, everyone is doing everything online. Everyone is posting the most incredible content, the standard of content compared to what I used to watch when I was growing up. Every time I open Instagram, there's new incredible angles and transitions and effects, and there's AI tools that create this for you. And it made me realize, how do you stand out in today's market? Well, you be yourself. And I think that's a huge thing for anyone who wants to grow a personal brand. Lean into your story, whatever you've been through, whatever experiences you have, lean into that. I think there's so much value in connecting with the person behind the camera. So, We've done 3 videos. No, we haven't. We've done 2 videos. You're now listening to me talk on a Rode mic instead of, well, the wireless mic, sorry, not the on-camera mic. So I'm just setting up a new sort of position, new angle for the next 4 videos we're doing. And it leads me on to a good point that I want to talk about where I'm taking Words of Russ and what I want to do with it. So I've wanted to bring out a product for a while, and I've been thinking so heavily for the last sort of 6 months on what product to give. There's so many creators that are selling similar products, and they're great products, and they obviously do very well, and they're very valuable in their own rights. But I don't want to just be another creator that creates the same thing. I want to create something that helps people actually change their lifestyle. And so I've been thinking about this a lot over the past sort of 6 months. I'm not going to say too much on it because I'm still very much developing it, but this isn't something for you to just drag and drop onto your footage. It's not something for you to just watch and listen to me talk and get some advice that you can then take into your videos. It's something to be a part of as a collective to then change your lifestyle together, and doing it in a way that changes your beliefs, changes your mindset, changes the way that you see yourself, all wrapped up in one creative product. I feel like I've been here for days. I've been sort of in this dark sort of studio for the past 3 hours. So I'm going to pack up now, and then I'm going to head back and try and get myself started on some of this editing. Right, it's 5:15 and I've been back now for about an hour and a half. I had a little snooze. One thing that doing nightclubs and traveling with DJs has given me, it's the ability to nap anywhere, anytime, and make it feel like a really good sleep. But once I've got this coffee, it's go time, and we are back on the grind, back on the editing, because there is a lot to get going with. So let's do it. I hope you like that little time lapse. I changed outfits 4 times so that it would look like I was on a different day, as I've got an idea for a future video. But time is now 10 o'clock and I'm packing my stuff and I'm off to Bristol. I've got a nightclub shoot. I might not do an awful lot of talking, to be honest, and I might just finish off here. Please like this video and please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you want me to talk about in the next videos. Very, very, very exciting stuff coming up soon. I am off to Taiwan on Tuesday and I can't wait, and the content is going to be amazing. I'm going to try and upload 2 to 3 vlogs a week, but we'll see how we get on. So, I'm off to Bristol, and I guess I'll leave you with that as an outro.
Yeah, my brother.